Murder comment. Hey, I'm glad you're here. And if you're here, you must be interested in Dungeons and Dragons. Furthermore, I bet you're interested in Dungeons and Dragons in space, because that's exactly what we're going to do here is play Dungeons and Dragons in space, near space, ground space, the whole nine. And if you're into that sort of stuff, go ahead and like, subscribe, let us know what you think in the comments, and watch this stuff. Welcome back to another episode of the Astral Avenue. This will be our fourth episode, and thanks for joining. And if everyone's ready, we can go over a quick recap and get this show on the road. So, after being dropped off by Cole onto this larger asteroid, you started making your way down the trail headed into the quarry slash mining area, where you could see a bit of a building on the other side within, and a large kind of cave entrance kind of in the center of things. But the mist kind of made things a little difficult to see and darkened this entire area. But not so much that a spectator of sorts could be seen in some nearby overgrown grass. A strange Paragon fellow with green tips at the end of his long white ears, claiming to be looking for his brother here. You all figured another person looking out for something or someone would only help out in the end. So he joined your venture into this pit. And going down, you notice some scavers, like space sharks kind of, scavenging on some bones near some scaffolding. Opted to kind of steer clear of them, finding an area that was fenced off to the other side. And hopping over this fence, you couldn't help but notice a large kind of mine shaft shooting straight into the ground here, with a smattering of like large stalagmites, one with a rope attached to it leading into the hole. Tobias ended up going down this hole with the aid of Oblate, but could only really kind of hear a bleeding noise from within the darkened caves he was in, and opted to head back up for fear of whatever was making this bleeding. Donna and Dr. Jellybean decided to check out a nearby ruined building, kind of like an office building, and discovered many instances of crystalline actually breaking out in this very mine. And it looked to be on its way to being shut down before whatever happened here. But after this little bit, you all did choose to go down the hole together, with the rope actually snapping as the last of you got to the bottom. And now at the bottom of this mine shaft, you could see that the tunnels went in a few different directions. There was a source of light in one direction though. So you headed that way, coming across a ruined kind of campsite within here, where a goat was indeed bleeding at a wall that was across a narrow kind of chasm between or behind the tent. And as you got closer, the goat looked to kind of lunge towards you aggressively, seemingly smarter than your average goat and being able to utilize magic. You ended up being prey to a sleep spell that it had cast, as it cast this dark, stringy sort of magic. But after Dr. Jellybean got back up and burned the goat, a small kind of ray-like creature came off of the goat's neck and assaulted as well. With Tobias's quick daggers, the creature was also ended as quickly as you saw it. And as Donna kind of rescued the goat, Oblate started talking to something in a nest across the small chasm. A little kind of semi-humanoid figure riding a four-eyed mollymawk, and eventually got an old backpack from the nest and kind of seemingly making kind of friends with this little fellow. You learned that it cared about the goat and the bird, and the camp was a ruined field lab of some sort. And that here is where we're going to pick up with you guys in the cave. What are you doing? Wait.
You know what? I always forget, but ever since my accident, I can talk to animals. So I want to talk to that boy.
I want to hear her talk to the bird.
To that boy.
Slump in the corner.
And I wanted to check out that mine cart that was back towards the entrance to the opening that we're now at.
Okay.
I wanted to investigate what they were mining or might have been mining long ago, and see what else is around there.
Fair enough. As Oblate is kind of messing about.
I'll go with you.
Okay. Fair enough. So, Donna and your new Harengon friend, Blackberry, go and check out this minecart while Tobias kind of hunkers down in a corner and trying to get a quick breather in. Oblate, you're kind of messing around with this new web-filled kind of backpack thing. Looking at, well, Dr. Jellybean. Speaking to animals. So I'll need an investigation from both Blackberry and Donna. And Dr. Jellybean, what are you doing?
Well, first I would probably notice Tobias over there in the corner. I'd be like, "Oh my God, Tobias, are you okay? I hope you feel better." And I'll pass. Do you need some healing? Hun, you look a little rough around the edges there.
Yeah. I don't know what hit me, but it probably knocked the wind out of me. I'm not sure what happened.
Oh God. Okay. Well, don't worry. I really hope you feel much better. Yes.
Yeah, man, you got messed up. You gotta watch out for those things.
Yeah, I don't know what that thing was. I don't know.
And you're casting a spell?
Yep.
What do you...
Healing wood.
Oh, okay.
Void.
Healing wood.
Fair enough. What is the word? Well, I guess the word that you just said. The words you just spoke.
I hope you feel a lot better.
I do. Thank you, Dr. Jellybean. I feel much better. This is... I don't know what that creature was. It was scary. Not used to dealing... It looked innocent and easy to vanquish, but it packed a wallop, that's for sure.
I don't want to see one of those again. That's for sure. Okay, and then I'm gonna be like, "You look better," and I will point to the void.
It feel better.
To the void. What do you need me to do for that?
You tell me. Does it look like anything, or is it just you just start squawking at it? I don't know. You tell me.
Probably at first, I would make like a series of noises until I got its attention, like, and then I would be like, "Oh, that's the sound we're looking for here," like trial and error to speak its
Finding the dialect.
right. So it'd be like, "What? No." Until I get it right.
Okay. Well, eventually one of your squawks works and the bird kind of cocks its head.
What'd you call me?
Hi.
It was me. Oh, hello.
Hi.
Can you understand me okay?
Hi.
Hi. Nice to meet you. My name is Dr. Jellybean. Can I ask you some questions?
And it just looks at you with this kind of blank stare as its mouth just like kind of opens awkwardly.
Oh, you're not very smart.
Oh,
Okay. Oh, what's your name?
Al.
Al? Nice to meet you, Al. Is this guy here, this little guy, is he your friend? The wispy guy, Whisper?
Nice.
Nice, he's a nice guy. He's not a mean guy.
I just like waiting.
Okay.
It doesn't understand
Wait.
that that's a question.
Okay, where you from?
Looks at its broken nest.
Oh, you were born there in that nest?
And then it looks back to you.
Okay. Are those eggs, are they your babies?
Hi.
So your babies. Okay. I'll look around. Who's around? What should I ask this boy that doesn't know a whole lot?
Oblate is nearby. Donna and Blackberry are kind of looking and rummaging around through this turned over minecart. And Tobias is a little ways away, but he's kind of in between, tucked into a corner, sitting down.
This boy doesn't know a whole lot. Are there any questions that you want me to ask it? His name is Al.
Who are you?
Yeah, I think that's gonna be a little above its comprehension.
What gives you the right?
Well, currently Donna and Blackberry are a good ways away down the mine, so they're not they're not actually there. So you just got Oblate and Tobias pretty much nearby to ask.
Ask if there's any more of those ray creatures around.
Oh yeah, that's a good question. Hey, Al, are there any more of those creatures, scary creatures that came out of your goat friend? Are there any more of those around?
A lot of bugs.
Bugs. What kind of bugs?
Big bugs, small bugs.
Not big bugs like the scary thing that came out of your goat?
Yeah.
Yes, there are. All right. Yes, there's not.
Yeah, big bugs, small bugs.
Okay. What's the deal with the goat?
Fred.
Fred! Hey, the goat's name is Fred. I gotta talk to him, too.
And you would hear the goat bleat at its name. Yeah. It's just this low, weak bleat.
Oh no, Fred, are you okay?
No.
No, Fred's not okay. Uh-oh. Fred, why are you here, Fred? What are you doing here?
Fire.
Yeah, before the fire.
Weird.
Weird?
Yeah, weird.
Okay. Why? How did that thing get in you? The scary thing. The thing.
I never saw it.
You never saw it? You never even saw it coming? Snuck up you when you were sleeping?
It doesn't. It kind of like goes back to nuzzling the little guy.
Oh my god.
Whisper.
So is Whisper your friend? This guy, the guy who's petting you?
Be nice.
Nice. Okay, he's too nice. Okay. Is there anything you want to tell me, Fred?
I'm hurt.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry about that. That's kind of my fault. But you had a monster in you.
I it just kind of goes back to nuzzling the little guy. Meanwhile, the bird is still kind of like very attentive towards you, just waiting.
Oh, Al, anything you want to tell me?
Food?
Oh, you're hungry. Okay, don't... Oh. Anybody got any food for Al?
I'll stand up and walk over and pull out one of my packs of rations. I'll hand it over, one of them over to you.
I'll
Thank you
break
again,
off.
Doctor.
Oh, you're welcome. I'll break off a little piece and give it to Al. Here you go. Thanks for your time and your...
Give me an animal handling check. I'll give you advantage because you've been talking to it for a minute. Definitely have its attention. Okay. 10 is passable as it just quickly yanks it out of your hand and just like
Hey!
swallows it
Gentle.
whole.
Manners. Learn some.
She always had food.
Who? Who did?
Lady. And
What
kind of
lady?
motions towards like the campsite.
Oh, the lady who was here before?
Yeah?
Has it been a long time since you seen her?
Yeah?
Long time. Okay. Was she nice?
Real smart.
Smart lady.
She talks
What
too.
was she do? She talks too? She talked to you?
Yeah?
What did she say to you?
Hi.
Uh-huh, and then what?
Good bird.
Good bird. What else?
It seems confused at what else. A lot of stuff.
Okay, well, Al, I'm gonna let you go now. Thank you for answering my questions. Have a great day.
Oh. Food.
All done, food, no more.
And cocks its head.
Okay, bye-bye.
And it's not going anywhere.
Well, I walk away from it and I
Okay.
tell, I guess I tell.
It kind of
Al
makes
to
a
leave.
makes a couple of hops towards you, not like following like aggressively, but like it does make a couple of hops towards you.
Okay. There was a lady who was here in the camp, and she would give it food and talk to the boy. They said it was a long time since.
Did we find anything in the camp that had any writing on it?
Did we?
Meanwhile,
Search the camp.
while you guys are talking about that, as Donna and Blackberry are investigating this overturned cart, you can see it is crushing a skeletal figure. Looks to be a Harengon as well. Very old. Just looks like rocks, best you can make out.
Probably just opening up this tunnel then. Maybe. Nothing like special mining stuff.
Nah, it just looks like an overturned cart of rocks.
Gotcha.
But you will spend a little bit of time like seeing if there's anything else in there, but it's looks like rocks.
While we're going through the rocks, Donna will turn to Blackberry and we did get a chance to properly meet. It was quite dark out there. My name is Bella Donna. You may call me Donna or Don. What is your name?
Blackberry.
My sensors detect this to be false. What?
No, my name's Blackberry.
I know this isn't true, right?
No, he wasn't lying about that at all.
Then why is Blackberry in quotation?
I had that same question.
Because it was a talk a while ago. We weren't sure if his name was going to be Blackberry.
Okay, well, it's misleading.
It's awfully suspicious.
Oh, God.
Well, sensors detect falsehood in your background. Who are you looking for?
Who am I looking for? I'm looking for, my brother, like I said, Eugene.
Eugene.
Eugene, Gene, we Gene.
We all Gene. Come on.
Okay, now this I know not to be true.
Right.
There was deception.
You detected a hint of falsehood last time you said it.
Why would you lie about family?
Hey man, I don't know who you guys are. I don't need to tell you all my whole life. Am I in trouble? No. Are you in trouble?
I'm going to insight check his "Are you in trouble?" answer.
Yeah, you can make an insight check. I'll say, Blackberry, if you want to just give me a charisma check, and I'll add necessary modifiers. 23.
Don't lie about family.
Family.
Yeah, just
I'm gonna take this minecart and jump it and say family.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a charisma check, Blackberry. And I'll add whatever necessary modifiers there. He seems to be telling the truth. He's not in trouble.
Well, that is good to hear. Then why are you afraid to divulge your business?
I don't know if you're just open with everybody, but I don't just tell my whole life story to strangers.
Well, what are your goals? Perhaps
I'm down here looking for a person, like I said. And we mentioned, that this furlough character is down here, and you're gonna find him, and hopefully Eugene.
Is it information you're after?
The beginnings,
I just want to better understand your goals, so that
you don't need to worry about it. I'm not gonna do anything to you or your friend, Dr. Jellybean. And I'm just here. I was on my own, and we just happened to meet up. Safety in numbers down this mine.
Well, so long as you do not bring harm to either me or the doctor, I find that to be acceptable. Now, let us abandon this pile of rubble and rejoin the party.
Yeah, nothing here. And we'll walk back.
All right. And about that point, that's when Dr. Jellybean is telling Oblate and Tobias what she had learned.
So,
y'all said that there was an alchemy kit or something. Maybe you can figure out what's in that glass pile over there. Maybe there's something.
I could do that probably. I think so. Right out.
Okay.
Goals and.
And did we ever?
I will also invest.
did we find anything with writing on it, possibly from?
There's a lot of books just like scattered about. A lot of them broken and torn, burnt, ripped apart.
Are you asking as Tobias, or are you asking as like a PC?
This is Tobias.
Okay. Blackberry's not going to say anything.
I'm gonna check the tent and see if there's anything with writing on it, possibly find out who it is.
Give me an investigation check. Anything that you find that has a smattering of writing on it, you get like a letter. Letter A. It's some barely legible stuff that you see. It's covered in dirt, like you wouldn't be able to figure out what any of these books are.
I don't think there's anything left that's readable, so we know there was a lady here. Wait, there was a skeleton by the cart.
It was one of my kind.
Oh.
I didn't I don't know about bones enough to, tell you whether or not it was female or male, but I think they were here just mining.
Been here a long time then. Well,
Do we have anything to write with? Maybe the little wispy dude can write in common or in a language we can read. We can ask him questions that way to get real answers.
Is he an animal? I guess I probably can't.
He does. He seems to understand what you guys are saying, but he doesn't.
Put his hands in grease and draw a picture.
Actually, I take that back. He barely seems to understand what you guys are saying.
Ooh.
He understands intention, is what it seems like.
Vibe.
Yeah.
Vibes. He's a vibe guy.
Yeah.
all right.
They both Fred and Al, the goat and the boy, said he was nice. So that's good.
Well,
We like nice guys.
yeah.
Right there.
Should we try to find out where this lady went? Maybe go further down the tunnel? I'm feeling a lot better now.
Should I see what kind of chemicals were over there in those beakers?
Sure.
I will assist.
Okay.
So I'll say you can both give me alchemist tools check with intelligence, or you one of you guys can have advantage, however you want to deal with that as you look over this stuff.
Oh, I had it. Tool. Do I have to drag it over?
Are you proficient with alchemy tools?
No.
Then I'll let you make an intelligence check.
It's not great. Not horrible.
Intelligence.
You have to hold it like this. There
Okay.
you
What?
go. You're a natural.
Like that?
With your powers combined, you do something actually, Donna, you're a little familiar with is some kind of crystal residue along the
I'm familiar.
edges of the whole assembly of this thing. Different kind of colorations, different kind of crystal formations. In fact, the crystal seems to have overtaken bits and pieces of the glassware here.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of gather that both of you gather that this is doing experiments with the crystals found in the mines here.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, Donna, you're going to have more intimate knowledge of that.
And I wonder what she was trying to learn about crystal.
I don't know.
There is
Maybe if we find
much to
some.
learn. There is much we do not know.
I agree. I don't know anything
It
about
was
the
like a disease, like a crystal lung disease or something. Maybe she was studying that. Who knows?
I don't know. Maybe we can find her.
But
I wonder if
we
it
all
was
know.
Hilda.
So the crystals in this cave, or from the asteroids in general, are used for Spelljammer helms.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, that should make them pretty valuable, at least if we find some. Maybe you can study a few, maybe we can sell a few. Haven't seen it yet, but you know. If you guys want, we can go further down the tunnel.
Yeah. It's the only way we can go. That rope broke back there.
Actually, when you landed down previously, there was a tunnel that went south into the darkness, and you guys went towards the light, and that was east. And now you can go south again here, once again into darkness.
Alright, I'll go ahead and put up one of my daggers and have my torch in one hand and my scimitar in the other, and lead forward.
All right.
I'll follow.
Let's do this.
Fair enough.
Let's go.
So you start heading down this tunnel, and it gets kind of narrow. And starts to go downhill a little bit as you start making your way. I would say Oblate and Donna and Blackberry would all kind of notice that there is, you hear the sound of trickling water and like ever so slightly running water. And eventually you can kind of make out, going down a little ways, what seems to be some more of these like broken light fixtures. And then you would kind of barely make out some light coming from the tunnel kind of turns. And you would see the source of the water. Well, not the source, but you would see the source of the noise of the water is a low stream that looks like it goes and it flows into the wall, and then the light source is in the next kind of like opens up into a small cavern where you can see water flowing out of the side of the wall about 10 feet up, and you would see a bucket with some rope that has fallen off to the side of this like kind of watery area. It's like the outside of it isn't watery, and the light's at the far end of this room.
Wait, where's the bucket?
The bucket is kind of like floating in this pool with the rope kind of dangling on like the ledge before it goes down to this pool, which seems to be flowing into the wall and also from a separate wall.
Okay.
And I would say, Donna, with your crazy perception and the little bit of light in here, you can see at the top of the ceiling, which is probably about 20 feet in here, there is probably a hole that's about 3-4 feet wide going straight up.
I'll point that spot out to the party. It seems to be going straight up.
It's pretty high up, though.
So, must be a body of water above us.
No, the water seems to be flowing from the wall about 10 feet up. The hole that's in the ceiling is just empty. And it just seems to go straight up into darkness.
Oh, okay.
Can I
was
make
thinking
any-
like Minecraft, like we're just gonna like jump into the water and just.
Nah.
Can I make any like scientific observations about whatever it is that I'm seeing with this water and the hole in the ceiling?
Sure, just give me a general intelligence check. Okay. Kind of judging how far you've walked, location of this must be a well, or at least the bottom of a well. And you can kind of notice that there's little varying marks of the water level down here, below and above where the water's at.
Doctor, you should get a sample of that.
Oh, I'm gonna bring you to the map for a second, just so you can kind of like better
Probably.
see the area that I'm talking about.
Yeah, okay.
Does the water look unusual in any way?
Give me a nature check.
Nature. Oh.
Okay, with a 19. No, it looks to be clean, potable water, best you can guess. It's coming from what looks to be a natural spring. I'm not exactly sure the exact source of it, but honestly, it looks to be really clean water. Which is kind of surprising given the conditions down here.
Right, this water looks pretty clean. I'm not saying you should drink it. I don't know what's in it, but it doesn't look like enough. I think it's a well.
I mean, water.
I see another one of those lights. Does this one look in better shape than the other one?
It looks similar, like a little dust covering it. You can see it's probably raised up a little higher, like closer to the ceiling in here, because you can see along the wall different water levels. So it's probably intended to be above water level.
Hey, Blake, give me a lift. Let me see if I can get that light.
Would you like me to do that?
You're just a little bit taller than me. I was looking for someone taller. No
Are
offense.
you just trying to grab it?
Yeah, I have to try to shimmy it out without breaking it. The other one looked like it was going to break, so I didn't want to destroy the light, but...
I might be
Honey,
able
she's
to
a
help with
robot.
that.
Look at her. She can do cool stuff.
Oh, okay. You
I
want
mean,
us-
you go ahead if you'd like to.
Do you think you can get it out of the wall instead?
I could definitely try.
Okay. Me and Oblate will lift up Donna. We'll come up and we'll hold my hand out. We'll do the whole...
It's
we can try
it's
to let it go.
about 15 feet. It's close to the ceiling here, so it's...
They're the monkeys.
3 people in a trench coat.
I know. Put a trench coat on, and then hey,
I
They
will
might
s-
not be tall
Get you
enough.
up that high, yeah.
I mean, you can certainly try if that's what you want to do. Do the Tobias on top of Oblate, and then Donna on top of Tobias.
Yeah.
little
Yeah,
hup hup.
Okay. I will need athletics checks from all 3 of you to
Oblate
maintain
was
this. And you are against the wall, so I'll give everyone advantage on that.
Oblate was a cheerleader in his past.
You gotta be the base of the pyramid.
As you all stack up.
I'm heavy.
Indeed. Okay. Fair enough. So
I stomp on everyone's faces as I go up.
yeah, it's definitely uncomfortable. Definitely heavier than you expected Donna to be, but Donna, yeah, you get up there. You can kind of just barely reach it. What would you like to do once you're up there?
Well, I'd have like some kind of tool like in my mouth, like as I climbed. And I'd get up there, pull it out and start like,
Okay.
see if I can do what I can do.
Go ahead and give me a Tinker Tools check using Dexterity.
Tinker.
It's kind of awkward to get up there. I guess that's the same as your Tinker's Tools, your Thieves' Tools.
Oops.
It's the same thing. As long as you use the Dex modifier, you're good.
It's just even the light.
So as you start kind of undoing it, sure enough, you get the light fixture removed from the post, and you can see this long wire going into the wall attached to this light fixture.
Okay. All right. Hold. Everyone hold. Okay, so it does have a power source.
And yeah, you would assume that if you unhook it from this wire thing, it would cease to work. But you can take it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take it for Tobias since he wanted. This is what he wanted. He wanted this. So.
Okay. As you undo it, yeah, you can safely do it. The light gets dark in here.
Oh, that's disappointing. I was hoping for something other than a torch. Do you want it? You might be able to use it. It seems like you're good with tools. Maybe create a light.
I mean, yeah. I want to like maybe make like an arcana or something. Is it magical? Is it rely on like a magical power source?
I would say with your tinker tools check before, it's, and you did check to see like what powered it previously, and you were unsure what exactly was the actual power supply.
Okay.
But now you've at least discovered that it is attached to a wire of some sort.
Hmm. Well, okay, I'll just hold on to it as a souvenir.
Okay, maybe you can make it work.
It's not big, is it?
It is probably like 8 inches by like 4 inches.
Okay, worst case scenario, I can throw it at someone's head.
And it's like really thick glass too. That's like covered in dust and grime and stuff.
Cool.
Well, if I just thought maybe that'd be a good light source other than a torch, but so was it. Oh, check the bucket out. See if it looks like it came right from the hole. Just see if there's anything in the bucket.
All right. As you go and look at the bucket, it's just kind of idly floating there. Kind of seems to move with this little bit of water source and it's probably attached to like 20 feet of rope that has been waterlogged and frayed.
I'll see if I can pull it out. Just, it's a bucket.
Yeah, you pull out a bucket.
Anything in the bucket?
There is nothing in the bucket.
I'll put the bucket back in the water.
Anything attached to the other end of the rope?
Yeah, rope.
No, it's just kind of like frayed off. It's a bucket attached to 20 feet of rope.
Well, I don't think she came this way, since it's a dead end. I guess we'll head back. It's only one other way to go, so we'll head back down the tunnel.
Only real things of significance that you see in here is the hole up top, and like where the water is coming from looks to be like very narrow, and it's just enough room for the water to go into. The water looks to be actually fairly deep here. Can't really, it's pretty clean, and I guess with the light you'd be able to see the bottom is probably like 15 or so feet deep, which is relatively deep. And it seems to kind of like continue into the wall over here is where it kind of flows, and it also kind of like looks like it probably seeps underneath the ground here as well.
All right, back the way we came then. Sorry guys, I thought we might find something. Still haven't seen any of those crystals.
Alright, as you guys are starting to make your way back around the corner, heading back the way you came, Donna, because of your passive perception, you do notice something moving in the water.
I knew it!
Towards you.
Everyone look out. The water.
Yeah.
What about the water?
And then as she points it out, just about everyone can see it. And it looks like some long figure, like kind of moseying along the bottom of this water in here.
Oh no.
Some sort of snake?
That would be safe to say after
Eels are
she
good
points
eaters.
it out.
Donna will hide.
I'm gonna back. Can I back away from the water?
You sure can, yeah, as you back away from the water. What is everyone doing?
Oh God.
I'm gonna like try to go around the outside away from the water as I saw the snake. I don't know. Oh, Blake, get away from the water.
We both
I can try to catch it with a grappling hook.
get behind Blackberry.
You want to try? You want to try to catch it?
I mean, no, not really.
Yeah, I think that's bad.
Too.
Yeah,
I
let's.
think we should leave it alone. And we don't know what it is, and maybe this is its natural habitat. And I don't know. Maybe we're trespassing.
Whatever it is, it might have a parasite.
That's true.
Could be.
Yeah, avoid.
Are we cornered?
You would see it kind of coming from this direction. It was just barely in the water, coming from where the water went into the wall there a little bit.
Oh,
Then I'll pick up some gravel or something and throw it into the larger pool area to try to get its attention to come over here.
So we can sneak around the outside. So we're all like.
Okay.
Oh, Blake.
Go ahead and give me a deception check.
Aska, buddy, Aska.
Is deception from everybody?
No, from Blackberry. And then I would like everyone to give me a stealth check with advantage. As you do see this large snake figure start swimming towards where those rocks are coming.
There's a faint ticking sound coming from Donna.
There sure is, and as you're all starting to like sneak around the outside, the snake does lunges at Dr. Jellybean.
No.
Take me instead. With my perception, I want to throw myself in front of it.
As it lunges out of the water towards Dr. Jellybean. Since you guys were aware of its movements, we're just going to go straight to initiative, as it doesn't actually get a chance to bite. But it goes to give a swift bite towards Dr. Jellybean.
Did I not select my token? Oh my God.
Doesn't seem like it.
What is it? My first day.
Oh, it's so pretty. I know what to do, everyone.
All right. As you guys all reacted real quickly as the snake lunges towards Dr. Jellybean, kind of not even really noticing that Blackberry's there. Tobias, you are up first. This giant, probably 15, 16 foot long snake lunges towards this hamster person. It's perfect food for a snake. Right next to the rabbit person.
Yeah. Tobias is going to drop his torch, and as he like spins around towards it, dervish style, he's going to slash at the creature with his scimitar and then bring his dagger around.
Okay. Did you have one of your weapons out already?
Yeah, my scimitar was out already.
Gotcha. Fair enough. Go and give me 2 strikes. Uh, 13 just hits the snake. Yeah, as you annihilate this thing, you just quickly 2 slashes lop off its head as it falls to the ground. And its head is lopped right there, right in front of Dr. Jellybean. And its body just quickly does the snake thing and then lands on the ground and sloughs back into the water.
I thought I was snake food. Thank you. Oh no.
I got you, Doctor.
I don't want to be
Still bite
eaten
you.
by a snake.
Anything
I
else
would-
for Tobias?
No, that's it from Tobias.
All right. That'll take us to Oblate. As you would hear with your pretty keen senses, Oblate, this sudden commotion has started to stir a number of bats among the ceiling as they start to kind of swirl around the space. What is an Oblate doing?
Are these like large bats, or are they like normal?
A little larger than normal. They're about like maybe a foot long. They seem to be kind of like aggressively swooping down in the area, just like in a general sense. I will put them on the map so you can see them.
I do want to move closer to everybody.
As they're about 20 feet in the sky right now, near that hole, but they're kind of just starting to circle around the space in general. As just swarm of bats.
So I'm gonna move there. Let me see.
And they're 20 feet up.
20 feet up.
Yeah, very close to the ceiling in here.
My math is not too good, but I don't think I can reach it. I was gonna say see if I could thorn whip it, but
What is Thorn Whip's range? 30 feet?
30 feet. It's not gonna be long enough.
15, 20.
Like a right triangle.
I would say 30 would... I would say there's a chance. I'll just give it a little bit bonus to its AC as you try for it.
Okay, I'll go for a thorn whip then. And that's the wrong thing. Or is it? That's not.
As you see this rotting vine extend from Oblate.
You want me to just roll a d20 for?
It should be under your attacks.
It is not.
What? Yeah, go and roll a d20. I think it's add your wisdom modifier. That is unfortunately going to be a miss.
Huge miss. Oh, whip. Okay.
As you
That'll be-
whip out and the bats kind of start to swirl around where you whip and will actually follow your whip down, almost like using that as a path to swarm around Oblate as they start to swarm you.
Did this to myself.
Getting a 17 to hit.
Oh, they missed.
Really?
Sure did.
All right. As they just swarm around you, just like, you don't really feel any bites, but they're just like that fluttering is very flustering. As that'll take us to Donna as these bats start swarming around Oblate.
He's looking quite flustered. Oh, I know what to do. Put a bag over his head. Hope you've had your shot. I could shoot him. Potentially, maybe.
You could certainly try.
No, she would never. Donna will... What the hell will Donna do?
I don't know. You tell me. What are you doing?
I don't have anything for this.
I mean, you could just back out of there. I don't know.
I'm gonna bat out. But
Fair enough.
yeah, no, I'm not gonna move my character, but I don't know. Are we still using map?
For combat purposes, yeah.
I'll move away.
Okay.
Sure.
Fair enough. But try and stay on the grid for... It just makes things easier. So you're running through Oblate? And the bats?
I guess there is no spot behind it, huh? I thought that was a spot.
I mean, kind of. You could try and squeeze by.
I'm small.
Yeah. The bats will instinctually try and bite at you as you
come after me.
as you run by them. Getting a 10 to hit.
Ding.
You just hear that like them flapping in the metal as you go around.
Ding 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 ding.
Anything else for Donna?
You've got this, Oblate.
All right. That'll take us to Dr. Jellybean.
Yeah, I know what to do. Is my speak with animals still active?
It is not. It only lasts for 10 minutes. You can cast it again, though.
How long have we been in here?
That was probably like 20 minutes ago.
Oh my god. Okay. What I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion. So that you notice that I don't use tablets. Does it look like
Like a program, like a hologram.
Unless she says she doesn't use her tablet.
I don't use my tablet.
Oh.
For this one, I still use my stylus, my little pen, kind of like a wand, but I don't do any calculation. I just say like,
Draw
I know what to
something.
do. I'm going to try to use Minor Illusion to make it look like there's a swarm of mosquitoes up that's gonna move from down low to up top of the
Okay, I gotcha.
because I want them to try to see it and to follow it.
Yeah, go ahead and give me animal handling check with your. Give me an intelligence. Are you proficient with animal handling?
I don't think. No, I'm.
Okay, so give me an intelligence check. Because I would say it's an animal handling using your intelligence to corral them, kind of, more or less. Okay, with a 20. Kind of hard to gauge what the bats are going to do, but you definitely made an enticing treat for them.
Was that? Oh, look, some yummy mosquitoes up there. You gotta go get them.
Anything else for Dr. Jellybean? As you guys just see this swarm of mosquitoes just appear and start going up into the hole.
Now we gotta fight that. Gosh dang it.
I'm hugging the wall.
All right.
Which way do we come in?
This way.
Okay, I'm hugging the wall right there.
All right, that'll take us to Blackberry.
All right, I'm going to move back to here, and I'm going to pull out my short sword and ready for if anything other than the group comes towards me.
Okay, waiting for something aggressive to come near you, or even just someone you don't recognize.
Exactly. I don't know you. This is my purse.
Yep, I gotcha. That'll take us to Tobias.
Tobias, seeing his buddy being like swarmed, is going to try to slash off a bunch of these bats off of him.
Okay.
Thanks.
Fair enough. Whirling your scimitar. 10's going to be a miss as you're just like swatting it and nothing. 14 is just going to hit. For 9 points of piercing damage. As it's hard to actually like, you get like a couple of these bats with your dagger.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get him off of my buddy.
But it doesn't do as many as, as harmful to this swarm as you were expecting.
That's it for my turn.
All right, and I'll take us to Oblate, back at the top of the round with a swarm of bats around you. And you would have been able to barely, with your passive perception, you would have seen a swarm of mosquitoes rise up as well.
Well, I've got no guarantee they're going to go after the mosquitoes. I'm going to take out my quarterstaff and sort of one-handed spin it around like Darth Maul. And hopefully that hits some of them.
You do a whirly. A whirly, darling. Yeah. Fair enough. Give me a quarterstaff attack. All right, a 24 will most certainly hit a bunch of these bats.
Nice. So I'll go ahead and do that. For 10.
Yeah, knocking out quite a few of them.
I'm just going to straight punch one of them too.
Sure, yeah. Just straight up punch a bat.
Punch a bat.
When in doubt, you punch a bat. Yeah. How much damage?
Wow.
Yeah,
8. As you punch like 3 of these bats. As there's probably like maybe 9 or so kind of whirling around you left.
No squeaks here and there.
Anything else for Oblate?
I'm not even going to move. I'm just going to stand there.
All right. I'll take us to the bats. I did make the bats roll an intelligence check just to see if they were smart enough. And they're going to fly away towards the hole.
Dumb bats.
As they fly away from Tobias and Oblate and just go straight shooting up into the hole. As they disappear.
Bye.
You alright, buddy?
I'm good, thanks.
Snake head on the ground, bats skittering up above, and a snake body kind of floating a little bit in this pool of water, kind of bumping up against the side of the ground in here. That would be a good spot.
The fangs out of that snake's head.
No.
Yeah.
What do you need ingredients for?
I'm just saying, maybe you guys want these ingredients.
Poison sack if it has one.
I need the basilisk.
As you guys are debating the merits of possibly defanging this dead snakehead, that'll be a good spot for us to take our 5-10 minute break. Last we left off, you guys were exploring more of this mine, finding actually a well, or at least the bottom of a well, where you encountered a snake, promptly chopped its head off, this giant snake, and a swarm of bats, which swatted a few of them, most of them, and then they proceeded to follow Dr. Jellybean's illusion of mosquitoes into a hole in the ceiling, the well hole. And that is where we're going to pick up. What are you guys doing?
I want to, we'll investigate the snake head.
Okay.
I will clean my weapons, put up my dagger, and pick back up my torch. So I have my scimitar and torch in hand.
Okay.
I'm gonna get a little vial from my kit and put some of the water vial.
Okay. Fair enough.
And I
You
guess
have
I'm
a-
just going to
I'll
be.
take my. I don't even need gloves, actually, so I'm just gonna manhandle this. The fangs and pinch it into a vial as well.
Give me a. Give me a nature check.
You gotta be careful, it could still bite you.
And I will say, Dr. Jellybean, you can just write down you have a vial of mine water.
Well, water.
Yeah, well water, that's fine.
Michigan water.
After trying for a few minutes to try and get this snake juice, you're not really getting anything but blood. This was not a venomous snake.
This is garbage.
This is kind of like a large constrictor snake.
Well, this is just kind of gross.
Unless
That's why we went after the doctor.
unless it can swallow you whole, you don't think that it would really go after you, probably.
Yeah, snake juice. Alright, I'll put that in my inventory. Vial of snake juice.
It's just blood.
Snake blood. I could be like, that's a health potion. Drink it. I would.
That's one of my favorite clips.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well-
gathering some snake blood and some well water, which the water is now starting to get polluted with this snake's blood.
Ew, that's gross. I want to collect the rope from the. Is it still attached? The rope? It was free.
The rope is attached to a bucket.
That's not good rope.
I'm gonna take the rope and I'm gonna start concentrating mending on it.
Okay. That will take a good minute, but you can definitely do that. And you'll have a 20-foot length of rope.
Nice.
Okay. Impressive.
What does your mending look like when you do it? Is it you just kind of like with this one, like tying it off pretty much?
I feel like I feel like it's more like she like does this with her fingers and it creates like a tiny little green, like almost like an energy beam of sorts, and she just like trails it along and you just see it start to like knit itself, you know?
Okay, yeah. I gotcha. Like a little 3D printer between your fingers, like
Exactly.
regrowing this. I gotcha. All right, and you have 20-foot length of brand new rope.
Nice. I'm gonna get good at lassoing.
So
Lasso goats, lasso snakes.
down here in the well, what are you guys doing?
Going back the way we came, I think. Is that
Yeah, let's go find that other path, guys.
Yeah, I think that's the best call.
All right.
Do we want to bring the wispy guy? Or did the wispy and the bird and goat, are they just at the camp?
if you leave me camp?
I think they live there. I mean, the boy said that the nest was his home. Basically, I think he was born in that. And I don't know about the wispy guy. They didn't really tell me much about him, except that he was nice. I don't know where he came from. I don't know. But I think they live there.
Okay. Good enough
I
for me.
think that's, yeah.
All right. And as you start to head back, Donna, with your great passive perception, as you're heading back this way around that corner, you do see an opening in the water where it goes into the rock and into darkness, where the snake came from. It would seem that its body was probably actually camouflaging that area previously.
I'll point it out to hey, there's a opening over yonder. It's probably
Under
where
the-
that snake came from.
Under the water.
I could investigate it. Any objections to that?
I don't have any objections. Do you rust?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay.
You probably need a bath anyway. It's been a little while, Donna.
You're
No offense.
probably
No
right.
offense.
No, you're absolutely right. She's just gonna go dive.
Okay.
Gotta wash off.
Donna
you gotta wash
jumps
your
in the
body.
water. As you sink more than swim.
Who needs 20 feet of rope as a safeguard? Not me.
As you just like walk into the water and just sink.
Yeah. I'm just gonna-
Which you can swim if you try to. It's just like you're, as opposed to like, everyone
I'm
else.
gonna be like one of those deep sea divers.
Yeah, I would say you have the ability to sink, as opposed to everyone else has the ability to float. Whereas you would have to attempt to swim. Everyone else can attempt to swim as well. But as you dive
Accumulating
down,
mass.
with your lantern would go out.
Is it dark down here?
It is dark down there.
Okay, like dark.
Like
Okay, how far can I
like
see?
dark. Like you can see maybe it. Not that it's murky. It's just that it's underwater.
Oh, how far did you say it was?
I didn't. It just led into
Oh.
darkness.
Well, I'm not gonna sink all the way to the bottom until once it starts
It's
getting dark.
about 15 feet deep. And you'd probably have to climb up or like swim up a little bit to get to this opening, to this other
Okay.
into the wall.
I'm gonna try to do that.
And it gets it's pitch black in there once you get into that crevice.
Oh
and
god, I hate
and
it.
it just
I hate
continues.
It so much. Triggered. Okay. Donna's just gonna keep going because why does she care?
She's not scared.
No,
Okay.
Donna's not. I'm terrified. I hate every part of this.
Fair enough. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Freaking snakes and stuff. Like,
Oh god.
Donna doesn't care. Oh my god, I'm like fighting anxiety right now. Okay, perception.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty good.
That's damn good.
Should technically be a bit at disadvantage, but I didn't call it, so I'll give you that 27.
Well, thank you.
The water seems to, like, the ground, the base, the floor of the water area seems to kind of rise up, and you can see little holes in the walls where water does disperse into, and you can see it kind of raises to an opening in a larger, smallish cavern. About twice the size of the cavern you just came from.
Twice the size?
Yeah.
Good. I know it went upwards. Upwards is
Yeah, like you can actually,
like 20 feet above.
you can actually walk up to the surface of the water, where you can kind of see like a little ledge. And you are in a darkened room. You can see it's hard to make out what things are.
Mm-hmm.
But you can see some what look to be, I don't want to say figures, because then you think, oh, that's a person. Which maybe your mind might think they are.
Or stalagmite.
You would see a faint glow just kind of surrounding this kind of what looks to be a broken fountain. This ever so faint glow.
We found.
And this little kind of like wispy, like very small dust particles is what it looks like around this fountain. You would see other objects in here, but you can't really make out their definition.
We found the Chamber of Secrets. We did it. Whispers. There's whispers around the fountain.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Like ever so faint. You might be able to see some woodworking here and there.
Ooh.
But it's hard to make out what any of the stuff is.
It's all quiet though. Pretty quiet in here.
Yeah.
All right. I'll go back. I don't know. Should I investigate further? I'm just looking to see.
That's up to you.
The coast seems pretty clear, right? It's quiet.
Yeah.
What sort of light is it? Is it just like...
It's coming off of these dust particles that are kind of floating around.
How far away is that? The fountain?
It's about 15 or so feet away from where you're at. The dust particles, maybe 20 to the fountain. And the dust particles are kind of like, this is kind of greenish dust particles that are kind of scattering about
I think
here.
Donna would be curious enough to approach the fountain.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that. Investigate a little bit, maybe.
Okay.
Watch where I'm stepping. She's perceiving and approaching.
You know what? Go ahead and give me a intelligence check as you approach this. Okay. Coming closer to this fountain. Yeah, it's kind of pressed up against a wall here. You
Wait,
can
hold
actually.
on.
You can.
Hold on.
See...
I was looking at my built for success thing, but it's a 1d4, and I don't think that would actually help me here. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, and you can see what looks to be a broken and like a broken wooden bench next to it. Seems like this might have been like a relaxation area or something.
Okay, right.
And the cave continues onward, westward from here as well. And there's also a bit to the south, which you haven't really discovered yet.
Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and go get the part. Try to traverse my way back. It seems pretty clear, so...
Fair enough. Are you guys doing anything or just waiting for Donna to return? Yeah, she's gone for a good, 4 minutes or so.
I'll look around the cavern at the rock or whatever, the rocks, the stuff. Nature stuff.
Okay. Go and give me a perception check as you start looking around the cavern.
Shit. Oh, I don't see nothing.
There's rocks in here, for sure. There's a small kind of waterfall feature. It's kind of creepy, kind of nice at the same time.
I'll put up my scimitar and I'll probably be balancing my dagger on my finger. Just kind of for,
Fair enough. Eventually Donna does return, climbing up the side of the wall there, or the cliff-ish, returning to the rest of you.
What'd you see, Donna?
Tilt her head and just a bunch of water just gushes out. It seems safe. There's a cavern much bigger. There seems to be some dilapidated architecture. A fountain. It's kind of curious.
Was there a way to get there that doesn't involve going through the water?
Do you think if we take the other tunnel and circle back around, is that kind of in the same direction?
Well, I perceived pretty good. Would I have any idea? I know that there were many other holes where the water...
I would say with that intelligence check previously, yeah, it could be.
That's for the fountain. Okay. No idea. Could be.
Well, we know where this is. Perhaps we should try to go along the path that led the other way when we first came in and see if it leads to this so we don't have to try to...
How long was I in the water?
The water portion was probably a minute each way, and then you were up there for probably a couple of minutes looking around slowly.
People can hold their breath a minute minimum, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we can do it. I'm just thinking about my torches and stuff that won't work afterwards.
You notice her lantern is no longer lit.
Yeah. I don't have a way to see in the dark, and if we get the torches and tinderbox wet, I won't be able to.
Well, you could leave them up here on the dry land, and then we come back for it.
Then we wouldn't have them in the dark over there.
Right.
Well, okay, yeah, I see what you're saying now.
All right, hold on. I'll be back. Bloop.
Okay.
I guess.
No, wait. We'll
No,
just go
wait.
all around together. I
You,
guess we'll
you would
try
be able to
some-
hear that after you jump in the water again, Donna, if you wanted.
Bloop.
Okay, we'll go try to
I'll
meet
move back
around
out.
with her. Oh, well, come on. Let's try to see if we can
No,
reach
this
the
is my life now.
Just a buoy going up and down.
Yeah. This is actually really fun.
Oh, you like the water? That's cool. I like water too. Just not with my stuff.
With no snakes in it.
I'm going to, Donna, I don't want you to get rusty, you know.
I'll just press to digitate.
Okay, I would.
What does it look
Oh,
like when you
yeah.
prestidigitate yourself? Do you have prestidigitation?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I do.
Okay. Just take like a little fan and just blow yourself
No,
off.
it looks like she just like reaches into her pocket and it pulls out like a shiny little balm of sorts, and then she just like waves it around her, and it gives her a nice shine, makes everything nice and polished.
You're so shiny. Oh, look at you. You look great.
Thank you.
So you guys are
You're good.
You could use a bath.
Probably right.
yeah. So you guys are heading back the way you came?
Yeah, I think that's the best idea.
All right. You
They can technically prestidigitate the water out of all of our equipment, right?
not out of, but like off of, yes.
Could I try a torch?
You could.
So it's up
Oh,
to
I
you.
can also
Just throwing it out there.
mend things. I don't know if that helps,
I
but
don't. Mending is more fixing broke. It's not broken. It's just wet.
right. I don't know what kind of technical gadgets everyone
I mean,
uses.
I'm not opposed for going for a swim if you can dry everything off. Oh, what do you say, Oblate?
It's not a long swim. We have rope we can tie to each other, and
Yeah, you said you made it fine. I'm not worried about that.
Yeah, I guess that's yeah. Sure. Let's do it.
Let's go.
there was some light at the end of the tunnel.
You're not
Cavern.
supposed to follow that like that.
Well, who can see in the
Go to the light.
dark without
I
light?
can see good.
Okay, I'll tie my rope to you. You can lead the way.
You're gonna
then.
hitch your wagon to the star. Okay.
I tie to Oblate because he's
Okay.
heavy.
I mean, it's only one direction. It's not like you're gonna get lost in this
You don't know.
underwater
I
caverns.
don't know where I'm going.
But no, that's
Yeah.
fair. So you
Body system. It's dark. It's very dark.
you do tie yourselves to one another and make your way into this next cavern as you're all waterlogged, and you can all see that same glow coming kind of gathered around this broken fountain. Looks like it was carved out of the same stone that the walls are made out of, not like bricks were put in here. Is more just like carved into it.
Would we
There's-
be able to see? Would other people be able to see better if they could light their torch?
100%.
Yes.
It is very dark
Okay.
in here.
Do you want your torch to be dry?
It's like
Could you
all of
dry
my
me
stuff.
off, please?
Yeah.
Everything be dry.
And say,
Okay.
as she mentions that Oblate, you get this feeling. The feeling that you felt before.
I feel any feelings.
And it's just like, just this pit in your stomach for a brief moment. And I need you to make a wisdom save for me.
Here I go.
As Dr. Jellybean starts drying everyone off. Oblate starts walking towards the light. And
Oblate, where you going? You want your stuff dry?
Wait, I'm tied to him.
Hey,
Oh no! Oh,
I'm gonna plant
Oblate.
myself.
Oblate.
and he just
Buddy.
walks up to the fountain,
Oh, we're tied. I'm gonna plant
Wait.
myself.
and you would see him kneel down.
I'm
What's he
right
doing?
there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't let him. I don't know anything about the fountain. I don't know enough about the fountain to allow him to investigate it.
I would say give me a dexterity save, too, if you want to try and stop Oblate.
But I'm so strong.
yank
I'll take the deck.
Yank the rope! Yank the rope!
I'm gonna add built for success.
Okay.
It's not as pitiful.
Oblate, give me an athletics check.
No opposed. No opposed.
Unopposed, completely.
You can't just drag my ass out here.
Since this was a saving throw, did I fail
Oh,
it?
help.
You
Someone
did.
help.
Can I cast resistance? Or would I be powerless to cast
You-
resistance?
Someone
That's
grab me.
interesting. You can, but it wouldn't be enough.
Okay.
We'll say that. Yeah, so just give me
I'm just
a
trying to
give
do
me an
my
athletics check. But yes, I otherwise, yeah, I would say you would be able to. As you feel something overtaking you. Fair enough. And then I will need an athletics from Donna. As you have reacted quick enough to stop him, now you just need to beat his 6 athletics.
No problem. Not a problem.
No problem. No
wait,
problem.
All right.
wait. Let me look at I have several built for successes.
I know you've already you've used 2 today,
When did I use it
if not
before?
3. You used it the last episode, last
I don't
session.
remember using that.
I don't
Okay.
remember neither.
Yeah, I don't remember using it.
I know you've used 1 today. I can go back and look.
The
but
one
I'm not
I
sure.
remember. I should have one more.
How many do you have a day?
2 equal to my proficiency bonus.
Well, you used 1 right now,
Yeah.
and then I'm pretty sure
I haven't incorporated it yet, which is
that's fair. All right, yeah. Go ahead and give me your built for success. Roll that d4.
yeah. Come on. Hey.
Okay. As you stop Oblate from walking
No.
forward,
Stop.
and Oblate, as just a brief moment, like you don't remember what you were doing a second ago. Like last thing you remember, like kind of looking at the fountain. They were talking about drying off the torches and stuff, and next thing you know, Donna's pulling at the rope tied to you.
Whoa there.
What's going on?
You can't just pull me around like that.
You walked over to the fountain like you knew what she was doing or something. You were kneeling down like you were praying or something.
I know what I'm doing. Wait. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm sorry. Something compelled me.
That's weird. I don't like that at all.
I don't like it either. Because now I'm wet and I'm being tugged on by a rope.
That's your rope tug.
What's the fountain like look like exactly?
It just looks like a broken fountain. Like it's
Like
just a circular fountain up next to a wall. It looks like it probably would have had a central, like a centerpiece, but it's been knocked over. And there's just like green particles kind of floating around the area.
I want to look at the knocked
Hey,
over
buddy.
bits.
I think I've seen a fountain like this before.
Where at?
I don't know. It's not been since I've been here, but I remember distinctly a fountain. It's nothing. Nothing. I've just seen a fountain like this before.
Okay.
Where did you see a fountain like that before?
I don't know.
Well, I'm not a fan of this fountain. That makes me feel weird.
Seems like
We
you-
don't like the fountain.
As you all are
You know-
arguing in darkness about the fountain.
Yeah, let's dry me up.
You want to get
Let's-
out of here? Okay. Yeah, I'll dry you off. I'm gonna dry them off. All of them.
I'll light
Hey.
my torch.
Yeah, I'll light
Okay.
my torch. My dagger and the torch. Yeah.
As the space quickly lights up, first thing you immediately see, the ceiling here is probably like 40 feet tall. And these particles aren't glowing near the top of it, but you can see them kind of coming down. And whenever they get close to the fountain, they appear to start glowing before they fall. This cave extends to the northwest a little bit, and it looks like it's starting to go uphill. You can see like several broken and busted barrels. There's like a kind of a toolbox kind of thing that has been broken open, and a broken bench next to the fountain itself.
Well, if you give me 10 minutes, I can recharge my batteries and try to detect magic in here. Like,
I mean, that fountain is definitely magic.
I want
Yeah,
to
Yeah,
look
but
at the.
I don't know what
the tool
kind.
box.
I would also say 40 feet up, where those particles are kind of falling, you would notice when you light up your torch and your lantern that there's several stalactites at the ceiling, no stalagmites. And they appeared, instead of dripping water, they drip this substance, these particles. And there's this like rather actually kind of pretty and beautiful like glisten along these stalactites. Like not reflective, but it's kind of iridescent or incandescent.
Can I try to? How far down do the particles travel? Like all
They
the way-
travel all the way down to the ground, and they seem to kind of gravitate towards the fountain a little bit.
Can I try to catch some particles in a vial?
You sure can. Give me a.
I want to. Donna will run up and adjust Dr. Jelly's scarf to cover her mouth.
Yeah, I'm keeping
Oh,
the
yeah.
scarf he gave me over my face.
Good idea.
Okay. Fair enough.
Give you a what now?
Give me a Constitution save. At advantage.
Oh no!
Donna's looking out.
Touche. Say
But also give me a sleight of hand check.
for science.
Science.
And
That was a good science you did.
I'm sciencing.
You did a good science.
Okay, you seem to collect a few of these particles, and as you kind of stopper your little vial and walk away, they stop to glow. Or they stop glowing.
Can I walk? I probably have to make another Constitution save if I get closer, huh? I want to see if they glow if I get closer.
I think it.
And they almost seem like, honestly, as you were starting to collect them, you would see them, and the rest of you would see this too, they start to kind of gather around her scarf.
Do the particles
everybody
like,
kind of
fall
distracted
towards
by this?
the fountain, like in the bottle?
Possibly.
I would like to stealthily check out the book that I've been holding on to. from the
Okay, give me a stealth check.
That's not as good as my passive perception.
You're distracted helping out Dr. Jellybean.
That's passively.
Yeah, I would say, Donna, you would notice as you're helping Dr. Jellybean, you would barely notice out of the corner of your eye, like Blackberry turned and just like kind of like looked like he pulled out a book.
Oh, he's got a diary.
Yeah, it's my diary. I got a journal about you.
He's writing in his
journal.
journal.
He's writing nice things about me.
I met some new friends. There's Donna and there's Jellybean and
give me an investigation check though. And as you give it a quick skim, I'll tell you.
ooh, that's terrible.
I want to look at the book.
It is horrible handwriting. It is like horrible. It's someone's handwritten notebook. That's best you can tell.
This is awful. Save that for later. Maybe decipher it. Maybe it's in some kind of code. AKA scribble.
Yeah.
That's an interesting book you have there.
And like you wouldn't recognize the alphabet either.
Is that
So it's not a language I understand.
Correct. But it's also written horribly.
You know, I'm pretty
Yeah.
good. I'm pretty good with scribble.
But he's doing that. No one really sees that. And besides Donna, just a little bit. You just see him pull out a book, skim through it for a second, put it back.
Sure.
What are you guys doing?
Swatting spores away from everyone's faces.
There's only one exit out of here, you said?
And it seems to be on the kind of western side.
Would I be able to prestidigitate the spores away?
You can certainly try.
Blow them away, right?
As
You can
as
make
you
like
kind of-
a gust.
As you kind of make this little gust and try and blow them away or prestidigitate them and make them
gonna
go
fan.
away, they seem to be drawn to that area that you're prestidigitating.
I
Not me
I don't-
though.
I don't really want to.
Only the organics.
No, it's drawn to the area that, like, if you go to prestidigitate somewhere, they immediately these dust particles kind of almost swarm, not quite swarm, but almost
Okay.
swarm, like they just like envelop that area.
Oh, it's the magic. They like the magic.
So the fountain is definitely magical. How's that spell going? How's your
I
battery?
I can.
She
Yeah,
hasn't
I
even
can charge my
started.
batteries. I asked, and everyone, people.
I just
Charge my
assumed it was
battery.
going.
It's up to you guys if
Getting
you want
away
to spend 10 minutes everywhere. That's
I'm
perfectly
gonna
fine.
go stand against the wall and just.
Okay. And like, in
looking at
order to
toolbox.
get to that exit, you would have to kind of skirt around the north. The particles do extend pretty, I think about 5-10 feet away from this fountain itself. But you could probably skirt around the north side to avoid them if you wanted.
Yeah.
And so you guys planning on spending 10 minutes here?
Yeah.
All right.
Right in this.
I'll
I actually don't know.
This is the
Scout.
best.
I think we
scout
should.
the tunnel way
Yeah, I
out.
will also go scout because I didn't roll too great on this fountain. So
Wait, hold on.
It's looking at me.
Yeah, let's get out of this room. Honestly, something was here. Let's go.
Okay, I'll still charge my batteries though.
Let's do it in a different room.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
okay.
I like that.
And as you start to get to the end of this room, it does have a slow incline that rapidly becomes a like 30-foot tall, actually like 25 foot tall, like not sheer cliff, but very steep angle where you can see a lip of a cliff up above.
Mm-hmm.
Good thing I got a grappling hook with 40 foot of rope. You guys ready to scale this thing?
Roll
Yeah, I'll do the
good.
same thing. I'll throw my grappling hook up too.
Okay. Both of you guys
Well,
give me
make sure it's good.
some athletics checks or sleight of hand. Your call. It's either just brute force throwing it up there, or just trying to find that right spot to hook it onto.
I'm gonna sleight of hand it. Do it classy. I did not do it classy.
All right. Oblet, you try and get yours up there. You see a cool rock, and you just like chuck it up at it, and you tug at it, and the rock comes tumbling down.
Hits you in the face.
As it doesn't hit you in the face, but is that a 1?
There was.
So you do get inspiration from that.
Oh, well then I'll use the inspiration.
Well, you can't use it on that roll, though. That's the only thing.
You.
But you have it for later. But the rock does come tumbling down. You're like, oh, that looked like it would have been perfect. But Tobias, you throw yours long and hard and pull it back, and it sticks on something.
There's a yelp. Ow!
I'll climb first.
Okay.
You hear a goat bleeding.
Go ahead and give me an athletics check with advantage.
Oh, you just can't catch a break.
Why did it have to be goats?
Double 8s. With a 12 is good enough as you make your way up this steep incline, holding onto your torch the whole time, and you make your way up. There's light in this room as you find yourself in a much larger room. A lot of scaffolding along the left side as you just make it up to this lip. And the lip's probably about like maybe 10 feet wide. You can probably fit 2 people up here before you go further into the room.
All right. Do I see anything in the room, or does it seem like it's clear?
Give me a perception check. It is mostly dark, aside from your torch and this light at the other side. It looks good.
Coast is clear. I'll steady the rope to try to help someone up.
Okay.
A lot of 5s and 6s.
All right.
So who is next?
Okay.
Donna's gonna be last.
All right. So Blackberry, I'll need an athletics check. With a 3, you keep kind of
It
slipping.
would be a 2, but hey, I get it.
You have advantage on these because of the rope.
Yay.
As you're having a hard time.
Doing like the panic scramble that rabbits do.
Like you get about 5 feet up and your feet just start doing that kicking thing.
Pit-pat.
I used to be good at this.
And it kind of wears at the bottom, making it more of like a flat surface to climb on for that first little bit. So it's going to be harder for everyone from now.
Way to go! Way to go, Blackberry!
Hey.
But I will let Blackberry roll again. One more athletics at advantage.
Nope.
All right, with a 6, you start climbing up. You get about halfway down, or halfway up, before you go halfway down. And I will need a dexterity save.
11. Is 11 a failure? Do I need to know for my lucky footwork?
That is a good
I need to
question.
know. So
It is 11
when
is a
you
failure.
fail a dexterity. Okay, so I'm going to use my D4 lucky footwork on that one.
Okay.
Which
Because your original failure made it harder. 14, unfortunately, is still a fail as you land on your Like you don't think you're gonna make it, and you just kind of sprain your wrist as you put your hand out first and take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Well, how's about it?
Oh no,
That's really bad at a level 1.
that's a
Yeah.
lot of damage.
Yeah, your wrist is just like
High percentage.
Blackberry, you alright? You gonna be able to climb up?
And is this
I don't know.
this
This is
seems to be kind of slick. Tobias made it look kind of easy, but
Show off.
Tobias like got all oily and then got the rope all oily.
yeah, that's exactly what happened.
He rubbed himself in baby oil first.
Do you want me to?
Yeah.
he
I
totally
can
would.
come help you guys climb up if you want.
Yeah.
I'll take whatever help I can get.
Well, technically, he's already
Okay.
giving the help action.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I need to rest after that
He
fall.
needs someone to carry him.
Yeah. Dr. Jellybean, pick me up.
Hey, how about just hold on to the rope and I can pull you up?
Yeah, I can be last, and you can just tie me on. I'll tie off the rope and pick me up.
Mom, pick me up.
All right, so you tie the rope to you, around you, and
Wait for
Tobias.
everybody else to go.
Okay, fair enough. So who's next?
I guess I should try after that. I mean, I'm not gonna probably do much better, but let's give it a go.
All right, go ahead and give me an athletics check at advantage.
Here I
The
go.
rope kind of steadying you. Yeah, 18.
Hey.
Like a pro. You just like using your little hamster feet to just kind of
I got
claw
little
up there.
claws.
Like you're
I
barely
got claws.
using that rope. You're just like kind of like if you
Scramble.
can't find a foothold or somewhere to a handhold, you grab the rope for a second, pull you up, and then you can kind of find that spot.
Free climb.
As you make your way
Hey,
up
you do
there,
it like that, Blackberry. Mm-hmm.
Good job, Doctor.
as you make it up next to Tobias, and you see further in this
how
room,
high up is it?
about 25
25.
feet.
25. Okay, I can't jump up there.
You would see that there's some scaffolding to your left, and further down that direction, you would see it looks to be a light, and the tunnel continues that way. And the tunnel does also go to the north from here, which is your right. But it's you and Tobias on this little lip, this cliff lip.
All right, who's next?
I guess I'll go.
All right,
Come on, buddy, you got this.
athletics with advantage. As Dr. Jellybean moving further in, then.
Yeah, to allow room.
Okay.
Wow.
Oakley, as you're climbing up, and Dr. Jellybean steps forward, Dr. Jellybean, out of the corners of both of your fields of vision, you would see these two pillars of wood that you've seen all throughout this place, with two what looks to be broken light bulbs. And there's this kind of cord going down from each of the broken light bulbs. And as you step forward, I'll need you to make a dexterity save.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay. As this
Out of
cord
my eyes offer.
it gives you a brief shock. You take 1 point of electricity damage, but it also tangles up into your feet, and you are flung to the ceiling 20 feet up as you are dangling down upside down from the ceiling. As Oblate, you get up there, you see just in time to see Dr. Jellybean. You saw it all happen in perfect, slow. You're like, oh yeah, look at that wire. And then you see her step on it, and she just goes a little zap, and she just goes flying to the ceiling 20 feet up.
So I'm tangled up in this wire.
As your foot is tangled up 20 feet up from the floor.
Help. Help.
I'm gonna try to throw a dagger at the wire. That's
Don't throw
holding
a
her,
dagger at me.
and get ready to catch her. Like, I'm gonna drop the torch and throw a dagger and try to catch her.
Can I help him try to catch?
I will say, as you are doing that, Don is trying to climb the rope, I take it?
I'm trying.
Okay. 12 just passes, as that is the minimum you need. With Blackberry at the bottom of this,
There, guys. I hear some noise.
you would, as you're getting ready to throw this dagger, Tobias and Oblate, you're both ready. You're kind of ready to stand there and catch Dr. Jellybean, who is flung up in the air. You would hear this mechanical whirring in the distance. As it comes into this light, you would hear this stomp, stomp, and this whirring and this like crackle of electricity as from down this hallway across the scaffolding, you would see a like 9-foot tall automaton with a lot of like unnecessary rivets all along its body. Very like faintly humanoid built. Looks like it doesn't
Those
really
are for pizzazz and very necessary.
So it's a handsome robot.
doesn't look like it has like a headpiece. It's just this whirring piece of machinery just popping and snapping as this like faint bits of electricity just kind of sparkle all over it. And you can see there is this kind of wire extending from it further down the hallway as well, as it just starts running towards you all.
Roll to seduce the robot.
As much as fast as this thing can go, it doesn't seem to have the best legs, but it is kind of stomping its way towards you guys, and that is where we will end tonight.
Oh,
Hey guys, I hear like something running up there.
Something.
Not good. Not good.
Clank, clank, clank.
It's bad.
I try to climb again, and I fall and die next episode.
Wow. Well, I wonder what they're going to do next. You wonder what they're going to do next? Judy sure does. And if you're like Judy, you can like and subscribe and watch the next episode of The Astral Avenue. Thanks for watching.